Hey y'all, my name is Melanie Allen. Listen, I am the owner of Hype Marketing House, where we build the right hype around your brand. Okay, so listen, if it is your first time catching me on YouTube, I'm about to drop y'all some free gems about what needs to happen in your business. I'm going to give you three things that you need to be doing every single day in your business to move the needle. Okay, so the first thing is we need to create a daily operating procedure. The goal is to work smarter, not harder. So let me ask you this. How do you structure your business from day to day? Do you have a specific procedure that you follow, or are you kind of just winging it every single day? See, I became an entrepreneur full time back in 2019, and my first few weeks transitioning from being on HR's time clock to my own were difficult because they weren't really structured. So one common complaint about the 9 to 5 is that you're doing the same thing day in and day out, and it gets boring. And we commute across town for a job that we don't really love. And the worst thing we can do is make our business something that we don't love and that we don't enjoy doing. Well, that process, it works because it comes down to structure when you have a job. Every day is structured. Every day you know what your schedule is. You know exactly what you're doing, right? There are specific times to answer emails, to reach out to the customers, to take breaks, to follow up, to have meetings, so on and so forth, right? So once I really started introducing some of these blocks to my own brand, my business began to run a lot smoother because I didn't feel like I was all over the place. So I started working smarter and not harder, and that ultimately resulted in creating 4 to 6 hour days a few times a week, which weren't overwhelming because I knew exactly what to do in my business. So let me ask you this. What tasks need to happen in your business every single day? When do they need to happen? And you need to write out a schedule for your business. Think about when you plan to create, when you answer emails, follow up with customers, use social media, and handle the back office tasks and the admin tasks. Once you know how you want your day to flow and what makes you the most productive, you'll be able to see when you can begin to delegate, outsource, and hire for some of these tasks. Okay. Now, guys, let me say this. I particularly have 1 to 2 days per week, which are my admin days. During those days, I'm scheduling my content, scheduling out my emails, planning content for the week. I do follow-ups on Friday. Follow-up Friday is like a whole thing for me, and I teach my clients the same thing. So, guys, that's a vibe, okay? Now, the second thing that I want to teach you is have a plan for your free content. Have a plan for your free content. Free is the first step, but it helps clear the path on how we plan to get paid. So free content is a great way to bait people or hook people into your business, but it can also be an income killer if we don't structure it to lead to getting paid, right? So free content just sets the stage and showcases the importance of your paid content. A good rule of thumb to use is that the free content shows the what and the why, and the paid content accomplishes the how to do it, right? Or how to accomplish it. Okay. Now, free content is information, paid content is the execution. So, for example, if you sell skincare, the what is skincare, right? And then we are showing them how to use it with makeup tutorials or skincare tutorials, 3-step skin regimen. But when they pay us, they're now in the execution phase because once they get it, they're going to start using it. And we're giving them an in-store experience by showing them exactly how it works, when they need it, the best time to use it. Okay. Now, with this, anyone who purchases this, right, they now understand exactly what to do. So now the next logical step is when it comes in, they're going to go ahead and execute and use it. And your next step will be in a couple of weeks, follow up with them for a review. Okay, we got it. So make sure that you have a clear plan on how to take your clients from the free content to the paid execution. Okay. The third thing that I want to let you guys know today is invest in the best systems you can afford and understand how to use them and why you need them. Okay. So when you are in the consideration phase for any tool, software, or platform, always think about how this fits into your current tools, or will it replace any that you currently use? And can you build a system where it can pay for itself? So my top tools that I use in my business that you can use in any business is, number one, I use Square. I use Square to accept my payments. I'm not a big fan of Stripe, and I'm definitely not a fan of PayPal. Stripe will put funds on hold if you have to refund people, and PayPal has been out here playing with entrepreneurs' money. Okay, so I'm a fan of Stripe. I've been with them for about 7 years, and I've never had any issues. The second tool, now, Square is completely free to use. All you have to do is sign up, link it to your bank. You can also have a savings account. They also give you different types of loans for your business that you can pay back when you receive payments. Okay, so really simple, right? The next tool that I use is going to be Monday.com. Monday is where I keep my leads. So remember when I talked about following up a while ago? Now, here's the thing. Every single time that you get a lead, you need to ask them for their phone number and their email. And then if they're not ready to purchase right then, put a date in Monday on your leads board, and also put in a few notes about what you guys discussed or what you told them, right? That way, when it's time to follow up, you can go back to those notes and you can have an authentic conversation. Another thing is, if they told you what product or service they're interested in, also put a dollar amount. That way, when you are going down your leads list and you're doing your follow-ups, now you're looking at, well, dang, I'm missing out on 50, 60, 200, maybe even $2,000 if I don't follow up with this lead. And it can be an authentic conversation because you are now, of course, reaching out and looking at those notes so that your customers can feel like you care about them, right? Because remember, people don't buy products, they buy people. Now, you will be doing a lot of follow-up in your business because it is an income generating activity, because statistics say only 3% of customers are ready to purchase when they actually first come across your business. Okay. So make sure that follow-ups are in your plan. Another tool that I use, and this is more for service-based businesses, but I also use 17 Hats. Now, there are others out there that do the same things as far as CRMs and client files and contracts and invoices, but I personally like 17 Hats because I can create workflows. So what that looks like is, if someone comes into my program, once they purchase, it'll automatically trigger the contract, it'll automatically trigger the welcome email, and it'll go through my whole onboarding process, and everyone gets the same experience. So I don't have to worry about dropping the ball. Okay. Now, I hope these tips help. Now, if you need additional assistance, you can go to hypemarketinghouse.com and you can book a free brand evaluation with me. But thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.